Hi everyone, this is a pick a card reading for singles. It's like a love prediction for July 2021. So we're going to see what the prediction is for you. I have a feeling that it's really going to be quite accurate. I just have this gut feeling, and we've got the three beautiful piles here, so you can always check out the timestamps in the description box below. Click on it and that will take you to the reading that you want to view, whether it's group 1, 2 or 3. I'm just going to describe the piles in a little bit as well, so I just thought I'd mention that, especially if you want to know what the cards are and what these messages say on it as well, to make a bit more of a decision on which pile you'd like to choose. Or perhaps you're drawn to one of the numbers. But I just really quickly wanted to mention, if you would like to win a free reading with me, check out the description box below, since I do a giveaway every single month. Everything's down below. If you would like to purchase a private paid reading, the information on how to purchase is down below. They're done within 24 to 48 hours with me. You can also purchase them on my website, shopmoonlightguidance.com. There are also intention manifesting items on there as well. Check out the review section to see how people have seen results with these items, such as handmade bracelets, necklaces, anklets, pom-poms, embroidered cards, which are hand embroidered by me for different areas of your life. You can see the proof there. And a lot of people again have seen results with these. There's tassels, there's crystals, there's divination coins, charms, pendulums, intention pouches, which you can put under your pillow, your wallet or your purse as well. Again, all items are meditated with and saged, and they bring a lot of really good energy into your life. There's over 1,000 5-star reviews, so the proof is really there. If you, of course, wanted to check that out, I highly recommend that you scroll to the bottom of my website or check out the Etsy store for all of the information. Alright, so group 1 here is the Super Lunaris Tarot, with on it here it says Hope, group 1. Group 2 is the Dream pile with the Affirmations Tarot, and then group 3 is the Bright Future Tarot, with it says Love on here. And these magic wands are available to purchase on my website as well. They're available in the silver and the purple, so if you wanted those, they're there as well. Alright, so we're going to start first of all with group 1, so let's move the other two groups to the side. Alright, and we'll get started straight away. I'm going to kind of leave the wands here, to be honest, because I feel like they look kind of cute. They do, don't they? Oh, got a bit of a purple theme going on, purple and blue. I didn't realise that, but here we go, Okay, alright. Let's go like this, and then have my notebook to write down timestamps. That's literally what it is. Okay, so let's have a look. Alright, group number 1, we are going to check out Singles Love Prediction. Dun, 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 dun. This is group 1. This is the pile you have chosen with the Super Lunaris Tarot. It says on here Hope as well, put that right in the middle, and of course it's going to sit right amongst the magic wands, which by the way are available to purchase on my website. The link for the magic wands will be down below if you are interested. But yeah, they're super cute. Alright, so let's have a look and see. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull tarot cards, but also oracle cards, and charms and letters as well. So we've definitely got a lot to look into, I would say. I'm going to actually move this down here. Okay, cool. Let's begin. So group 1, let's have a look and see what's coming through for you. July Singles Love. Ooh. Okay. Whoa. Oh. Almost took it on the floor with me. Okay. Alright. Okay. I see what's going on here. Okay. Let's put those. Actually, I'm just going to do this as well. Okay. Keep shuffling cards because I really want to pull everything. I could have, pre-done it by meditating and then sort of putting them in their piles, but I really wanted to do everything in front of you here so that you can see that these are the cards I pulled. Four of these. Romance. Okay, there we go. Romance Angel Oracles are very keen. Okay, so let's put this here. This here. I'm going to talk about everything. Alright, everything as we go through it. So try not to panic that I'm just putting these down and not showing you. I'll show you up close. Okay. And then these ones. Bit of a challenge to shuffle, but they'll come out. Whoa. Okay, one more. It's okay. It's okay. We'll take a bonus one. Okay. Ooh, love hearts. Okay. And okay. I'll show you everything up close. So basically, right, what I see for many of you is that you have been through a challenging set of times, you know, not even a situation necessarily, but just time in general, whether you are completely single and you've never had somebody, or whether you are single and you feel like you're in a situation with someone, or you're completely single to the point where there is nobody, or you're single and things are just not great, or the options that you're getting are not the kind of options you want. Strength here really does show that July is very important. You've got Leo season in July. This shows that the universe is trying to support you to give you as much strength as possible. Now, the interesting thing here is that Mercury is entering Cancer on the 11th of July. Okay, so family and property matters are going to take a priority. So I would say that, you know, reserve some... I would say keep those that are closest to you, absolutely the closest to you, right? Family members and friends who have always wanted the best for you in regards to your life, keep them close to you because they are really going to be guiding you in a good direction. Even though you may not necessarily agree with some of these people, they really do have your best interests at heart. I think that ultimately that can make you feel like, okay, I am supported. The other thing here as well is that ultimately Venus is going to also enter into Virgo, and the same day the Sun is going to enter into Leo for Leo season. Now the Strength card is ruled by Leo, so this shows here that it's individual versus a group, okay? So that means finding the middle ground. This also does go to show as well with the Four of Cups that if you have been rejected, it is redirection, right? You are getting stronger throughout the course of July. Wow, okay, we got that one as well. I just realised that, so I think that one of the most significant things here is that if you are able to pick yourself up, okay, and I say this because sometimes it is a choice and sometimes, you know, we feel so rubbish, but ultimately, if you have a bit of hope where you think to yourself, you know what, things can be okay, I've got this, and you continue to move forward step by step, one foot in front of the other, you have got this, significantly got this. Again, some of you may not feel like you have, but I'm here to tell you that I really do feel like you have got this, because Four of Cups here shows that it's really your perspective. Actually, that's not even the Four of Cups. I don't know why I kept looking at that Four of Cups. You know, it's funny. Okay, so sure, that's not the Four of Cups. I saw that also with the Roman numeral. I was like, wait a second. This deck is actually new, so I just saw these four predominant cups, and I think that that still means something quite significant, right? Because ultimately, some of you have been rejected, and some of you have felt like you're unheard and unseen. The thing here is that actually, this is the Nine of Cups, which is a wish, okay? So rejection leads to redirection. There's much more than meets the eye. The 9 also leads to the 10, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 leads to the 10. It's a wish come true. All right? So I think what's really important here is that you've got an 8, a 9, and a 10, which signifies completion. July, you are becoming stronger. Things are working in your favour. Rejection is leading to redirection very soon. Okay? King of Cups. Emotionally, you find more stability. Remember that also in July, we have also got Cancer season. Okay, so keep that in mind as well. So what's really happening here is that you're getting to know somebody because I also see that you have a secret admirer, okay? So it says someone has deeper feelings for you than they are letting on. So there is someone here that has a strong feeling towards you. They really do like you. And some of you are aware as to who this person is, and some of you are not 100% aware. So keep in mind that there is someone that has a crush on you. Some of you might be like, where? Sometimes it's right under your nose, and sometimes people don't always say out loud, but there's definitely a secret admirer. If you have been rejected by someone else is going to come through. I think it's really going to be quite surprising because, secret admirer, which I think is very, very interesting indeed. So as you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So that's what I see here as well from the 9 to the 10 of Cups. There is a bond that is getting stronger and deepening. For many of you, this could be a twin flame connection where the passion ignites. Okay, there can be chemistry and compatibility, but also intimacy, which is also signified here with the Strength card in the 10 of Cups as well. Makes you feel really happy. Okay, this is not someone that makes you feel like, really? Why did you have to come through? Okay, because some of you might think that about certain people. You might think to yourself, like, no, it's not really my kind of person. Well, it's not going to be that, right? Because it's going to make you feel like the 10 of Cups. Also, very soon. Okay, so that aligns here to July. Clearly decide what you want, so that it comes to you now. So write down on a piece of paper your ideal partner, the kind of person that you want in your life, the kind of lifestyle that you want, the happiness, the joy. I'm not just talking in terms of fantasy, but also remember as well the things like, okay, if I go through a challenging period of time, what kind of partner do I need by my side? These are bits that people forget, because they just fantasize about things, but they forget that in life we do go through obstacles and challenges. It's very normal, it's a part of life. What kind of partner do you want in circumstances like that? You want someone who doesn't give up on you, right? Someone who supports you, someone who doesn't just play the blame game when it's convenient for them. So I think it's important to also recognize in your manifestations, who do you need when times get difficult, right? You don't want them to then reject you, correct? So I think that's very important. And again, we also see here time. You're trying too hard, give it time. Okay, give it a little bit of time over the course of July. Things may not appear straight away onto your plate on the 1st of July, right? You might be like, Moonlight, okay, it's July. Where? Where is everything happening, right? How are things progressing here at Moonlight? You may literally have zero patience. And I would say, okay, fair enough. But give it time, okay? Magic takes time to work. Things take time to work, right? But it shows here very soon. So it's not completely out of the picture. All right, let me just put this here for a second so I know which ones I've talked about. Don't want to go through the same thing over and over again. Passion, allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Yep, it's pretty obvious, right? Pretty obvious, super obvious. That is what we have. You'll feel pretty close to this person. Look deep within your heart and you will feel my love. My love for you is as deep as the ocean. So that's the kind of love you'll feel towards someone. Now, if you're single and you're really, you feel good about someone, then it's really obvious, that is about this person. But for those of you that are completely single, this is someone that you feel this way towards. Yeah, so time. You're trying too hard, give it time. I think it's important. Just know that it will all come together in due time. Sometimes things are slow, but it will progress the way that you want it to. So I don't see that that's like a red flag or anything terrible in that sense. It will come together in its own timing. So I don't think we need to be worried about that. Playfulness. So this one as well. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. Deep in your heart, you already know the answer. Do what feels right. So, if you want that sort of playful, happy love, you also have to give that to yourself by taking care of yourself, nurturing your energy, looking after yourself, because that's what's really going to make you feel good from within yourself as well, right? So I think that's really important. We also have here the heart, which says hope. So look, some of you may have lost hope. Some of you may feel like, okay, like nothing's really going to happen. I would say when you have hope, you're technically manifesting, but you're also manifesting in a realistic way, right? Because you might think to yourself, yeah, whatever, let me just get back to work. Actually, that's how you manifest, because if you manifest and you hold on to what you want with such a tight hand, it's really hard to get what you want, because then creates a stuck energy. When you are able to manifest but then also let it go and have acceptance to where you are right now, it actually helps everything all the way around. So what I would say is that detachment actually is the key to letting things progress and manifest in regards to all of this. So I would say that, you know, enjoy yourself, enjoy your path, enjoy your journey. I'm just going to take my jacket off just in case, you know, you hear a zip in the background. You're probably like, what? I'm just going to take the jacket off. So I think that what's really important here in July is that there's clearly someone that's very, very interested in you, who wants to progress things and whom you also feel a very passionate and strong connection with. This is not something that is going to make you go, ooh, hell no. That's not what I see, right? You'll have hope. You'll feel like, finally, like there's something here, right? There's something that makes me feel good, makes me feel happy, makes me feel content. You're going to think to yourself like, yes, thank you so much, universe. Okay, and then we have here, let there be closeness between you, but always give each other space. Love never claims, it simply allows and gives. Same with the universe, okay? When we kind of don't give space to the universe and we're just holding on to what we want and we're saying, you know what, I'm not going to be happy unless I have this particular thing, you're technically telling the universe that, you know what, I'm claiming to a degree that, you know, I don't agree with anything else that's happening right now. And that can actually, again, keep things stuck. So again, you want to give your manifestation space as well. You want to give people space as well. And also just let things naturally progress. It's one of the best things that you can do, you know, to lead or to have things naturally progress, because that will make you feel basically much, much better, stronger, etc. So, you know, it's one of the strongest or one of the best things, and can definitely give you a lot of comfort, you know, in the future as well. So I think that that's pretty important. So July, group 1, oh my goodness, it's pretty cool. Like, someone has their eye on you, and some of you don't even know who this is, but I feel like there's a really strong Leo energy. Okay, so they could have Leo in their sun, their moon, their rising, or their Venus sign, but we also have cups here. So again, Cancer energy is also strong. Now, if that doesn't resonate with you, it still does technically, because we also have Cancer, which is the cup energy, and then fire, which is the Leo energy, because it's Leo season, of course, in July. Those energies are present, so it's going to resonate regardless, because it literally resonates to the month, and we all live through that month, so it's pretty strong indeed. So that is literally what we do have right there, and it's definitely a very interesting vibe, isn't it? Yes. So that is pretty much what we do have right here, which I think is quite fascinating and also interesting. So that's pretty much what we have there. Also, we're going to do a charm reading. Alright, so let's get to it. Wow, it's really cool to see. Well, things are working in your favour. So charms and letters. So let's start with letters first. This can be initials. It can also be words that spell out what's going to happen. K, M, a mom. Okay, it could be something about a mother here, or maybe you are a mother. This will be different for everyone in that sense. We've got a Y and a W. We also have an S, Q, V. Okay, and then for charms, dummy. Okay, something about a mother-like energy, mother-like figure. So it could be their mother, it could be, you know, someone who has a lot of influence on their life, who is kind of telling them like, hey, maybe you should start looking for someone, maybe you should settle down. You know, someone is like a mother figure or a mother who is kind of pressuring them in a way to be like, hey, do you want to settle down? So they're thinking about that aspect. We have a fork here as well, which I think is interesting. It's so cute, isn't it? Oh my goodness, look at that fork. That to me really does represent that there's something tasty, okay? They're like interested in you, but there's something tasty in July. So I really feel like the fork here represents the fact that I feel like you might maybe go and eat with this person, or they might talk about going somewhere to eat with you. they might ask you about what you're eating all the time, and you might think, oh, that's a bit strange, but they seem to be a foodie. There's definitely something about a fork, okay? So let me know if there's something about a fork. We've got here the clear quartz crystal. Actually, I think this is rose quartz. Hold on, let me look in the light. Yeah, it's rose quartz. I have a really bright light. It doesn't actually alter the colours or anything, but it's just that this, it does look pink, but it also looks quite white, but I can definitely see it's got a bit of pink in there. So rose quartz is to do with love, so they feel a lot of healing energy from you. They are a team player, so you'll feel like, okay, they actually want to make things work. They want to progress with me. They actually want to put in some kind of work. So you'll feel like, okay, well, at least they're trying, right? That's the energy there. We also have the angel as well, so that really does show protection, which I think is pretty significant right there. Yeah, I think that that's nice, right? Really, really nice. Really wonderful. Protection. It just goes to show, actually, that your spirit guides and your ancestors are trying to find the best scenario for things to come together in regards to love. I think that there's growth in July for sure, where many of you are finding people that you really, really like, admirers. So something to see. Some of you have really been rejected and you felt the weight of things, but this is also about being tied up. So what I mean by that is basically, that's how they kind of describe connections. When people say like, oh, they tied the knot, right? The knot can very much so be that kind of energy where perhaps some of you are getting proposed to, and I don't mean like just like a marriage proposal, but they might say like, hey, do you want to be boyfriend, girlfriend? Like, hey, do you want to date? Hey, it's going to be different for all of you though. Just keep that in mind because this is a general reading, but it's going to resonate on different scales, So they'll come up with some kind of proposal in a way to kind of like tie you down, like exclusive relationship perhaps. Or for those of you that don't know someone, it's about you meeting this person and just falling for them, okay? Because that's the anchor. So that is what we have right there. So yeah, group number 1, this is your reading with me. If this resonated with you, let me know in the comment section below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Check out the description box below for information on private paid readings, free reading giveaway, and of course my intention items, which are on my website. Charms and letters are also available on there. The magic wands are on there. Basically everything is on there, including the review section. Check out the review section for the intention items. Tarot readings, private readings, everything is on my website, so yeah, you can check that out, and I hope that you all take care and you all found some clarity in this reading. I'd love to know. Let me know in the comment section below, and take care everyone. Alright, so now I'm going to move on to the next little bit, which is group 2. Okay, so let's go like this. Alright. Alright, group number 2. This is your reading with me. So we're going to have a look and see what's coming through for singles love prediction for July 2021. Let's have a look and see. Okay, so you have chosen this pile which has the dream heart, which we're going to put right in the middle of these 2 magic wands. Actually, if anyone's interested in the magic wands, they will be available on my website, so the link will be down below, but I just thought I'd use them for decorative purposes here. And we also have the affirmations tarot as well, so absolutely beautiful deck, which I was actually sent by a wonderful viewer as well, so that's so lovely, and I use it so often as well, so it's just so sentimental, to be honest, isn't it? So let's have a look. Okay, we share the love, we do. Alright, let's see. So, group 2, singles love prediction. So I'm going to be also pulling oracle cards, tarot, charms, letters, the whole shebang. We're going to go, to lots of info. Okay, let's have a look and see, singles, what's coming through. Okay, so I'm gonna reshuffle those. There's a lot coming through. Actually, my hands are actually small. I'm gonna shuffle the opposite way. It's better. Singles love prediction, July 2021. July 2021. Okay. All right, let's have a look. Ooh. Ooh. Wow. Yeah, you know what? I'm filming this whole reading at night, and I just felt this really good energy. And sometimes, I just have to go based off of my gut and my intuition, and that's really when the cards just point us in a certain direction. I mean, look at this, okay? So first of all, you've got the Ace of Cups. There's something pretty magical in terms of love that's going to happen here in July. We also have the Wheel of Fortune, okay? So the Wheel of Fortune is, whoa, important, okay? This is Jupiter energy, which is about success, progression, development, expansion, right? For some of you singles, there is an expansion in terms of having, a partner, or a boyfriend or a girlfriend, or moving in with someone. There is definitely expansion that we are picking up on. So I will leave it at that, but the Wheel of Fortune also is about success and prosperity. It's a very auspicious energy, which goes to show that there is a lot of progression happening in your love life in July. Now, this also shows that you have power. I don't think that you're completely powerless in July. You have the ability to say the things that you want to, and very much so do the things that you want to, and you'll feel good in that regard as well, because the Ace of Cups here shows you drinking from a full cup, but also being offered a full cup as well. So it's not like you're going to be doing all the work. I don't feel like it's going to be one-sided. I don't think that you're going to think to yourself like, oh my god, what should I get myself into, and now I'm stuck in this and I don't know how to get out, and blah blah blah. It's not going to be like that, right? It's going to be actually pretty progressive, because someone here is working towards you, is being progressive, right? It's like they're thinking, okay, maybe I should be a bit more like this towards them. Maybe I should say this. Maybe I should do that. Actually, do you know what? Maybe we should go here. Actually, you know what? Maybe we should go there. Actually, I should invite them instead. See, they're going through all the motions and the notions of what to say, what to do, how to progress things, which is the Wheel of Fortune, how to be kind towards you, caring, progressive. For a lot of you, this is potentially a new person. Now, if you are single and you sort of have somebody around you and you're very much so interested in them, yeah, sure, it can be this person. The main thing here is that I see you having attraction towards this person. So it's not going to be someone that perhaps is not, someone you're feeling attracted to, or someone you haven't really got your eye on in that sense. I mean, people can come through and really surprise us and make us feel like, whoa, I wasn't expecting you, but okay. That's different. But if there is, someone around you that is making an effort towards you, coming towards you, but you don't really feel such a strong attraction towards them, it's probably not them, because this is someone you'd feel attraction towards. And of course, the Two of Pentacles, see? Someone is really balancing and juggling how they can come towards you, how they can say certain things, and also do certain things towards you as well. So that's pretty significant. Okay, now I'm just going to shuffle out the Oracle cards. Let's begin. Whoa, actually, we have some, yep, here we go. Ooh, expansion. Okay. Look at that. So when we talk about expansion, we have got engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment, which we mentioned. We did mention that, right? With the Wheel of Fortune, progression, expansion, them wanting to build more, do more. So engagement makes a lot of sense. Engagements can also represent like things to do, right? So, for example, I don't know what they call it in other countries, but in the UK, like for example, the royals have engagements, which are basically like things that they have to do, or things that they, have to get done, or places they have to go. They call them engagements. So it can also very much so be one of those sort of scenarios as well. What we see here is give your relationship a chance. It says work on your partnership. So what I will say here is that it's kind of calling you to trust as well. For some of you, this is a new person that comes through that you might really not, to be honest, you will really like this person, but in the beginning you might not really be sure, and that's okay. Ultimately, you kind of just can follow your gut and your intuition, but it's not going to be someone that you're like, oh no, I would never consider you. You know what I mean? Like, it's not going to be like that. But also at the same time, it's just calling you to sort of trust your path. We also have here passion as well. So something tells me that the spirit guides are really trying to support you, because you've got angel wings and angel wings. And also, this one here says, allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. So there's definitely a really beautiful energy here of connection, passion, inspiration, and really things working in your favor. It's going to feel very dreamlike, which actually makes a lot of sense. Look at this. We've got couple, 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 and you've got dream. Some of you may have really strong, vivid dreams in regards to settling down and having, a really strong connection and relationship. And so pay attention to your dreams. Write them down, because July is going to heighten all of those spiritual aspects within yourself. And I think that is going to be pretty significant. Because you might think to yourself, like, whoa, like, oh my gosh, no way. So I think that's one of the most important things here, is that essentially you are really, really being supported, and you're going to have a lot of dreams in July about sort of your love life and settling down. And it's basically your spirit guides and also your ancestors and your angels showing you that, there's so much more still yet to come. So don't give up necessarily, but also you don't have to do everything, right? Find the balance in between. Let people do things towards you as well if you're always doing things. Very, very important. Fill up your cup, but let people come to you with a full cup. And if they don't come to you with a full cup, you have standards, and I'm sure you know that as well. This one here says, it is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. So it's definitely safe for you to love. It's showing that, big things are going to come your way that are going to also make you feel much more at peace, especially with the Two of Pentacles, which we have right here. So it's basically just calling you to trust and to know that, it's gonna be a-okay, is kind of vibe that I'm getting here, which is beautiful. Wow. Nice. Okay, so let's go with the Lovers Oracle cards. Lovers Oracle cards? Yeah. These are the Lovers Oracle cards, and these are the Romance Angel Oracle cards. Okay. Ooh, playfulness. Okay. One more. Okay, cool. In the other group, so many of them came out, so I was just trying to, shuffle to get, the right amount out. Okay, so we got here, this one. This one says, acceptance is the key to inner peace. At times we must accept things as they are. There is no point trying to change that which is beyond our control. So that's actually what I mentioned, right, is go with the flow. Like, try not to put so much pressure on yourself. Know that at the end of the day, things will work in your favor. They'll come together in your favor. You really don't have to feel like you are doing everything, because ultimately things will come together, things will go in the direction that you want them to. I don't think that you're going to be completely left out, lost, or, completely by yourself in that sense. So go with the flow, and let people also do things towards you. Like I mentioned, fill up your cup, let them come to you with a full cup. Reflection, give each other some space at the moment, trust and have faith that all will work out for the best. Again, very similar message. Trust. Trust that it will all just work out. And then we've got here, let there be closeness between you, but always give each other space. Love never claims, it simply allows and gives. So it's just about having detachment, going with the flow. When I say detachment, I don't mean that you have to take yourself away from this person. I'm just saying go with the flow, right? Go with the flow, enjoy the process, because that can actually put less pressure on you, but at the same time, it can kind of allow you to see what the other person's willing to do as well, right? Because you're not holding on to it to the point where you're the one like doing everything, right? You're sort of just letting things flow. And then we got playfulness. Laughter is the best therapy. Have some fun together, and remember, love is the greatest healer. So I feel like this person will be very funny. And also you got the Page of Pentacles, which definitely is such a strong vibe of, you know, them being quite humorous and funny and coming up with different ideas as to where you can go and things that you can perhaps talk about as well, especially if you are not around this person and if it's long distance and things like that, or if you just don't want to go out, you know what I mean? So that's definitely something we see here. And the other thing as well is that in terms of the sign, it's really interesting. I feel like their Jupiter is in an earth sign. Obviously, you'd have to figure that out with their birth chart, which can be a little bit complex if you don't have all their information, but basically I'm just saying here that Jupiter seems to be in a very strong earth sign, which actually shows that they do have a lot of stability within themselves when it comes to expansion and growth and areas of that as well. Okay, so let's go to charms and letters and we'll see what is coming through. So of course this can give us more information on the reading. So let's have a look at the letters. So this can be initials, it can spell out words, for example. Oh, we've got quite a few there. And then let's get the charms as well at the same time. Yep, letter. Okay, so we've got a B, an E. Now, I do see beg, which I think is interesting. So I think one of the biggest things here is do not beg. Okay, July is a month of growth. You've got the sun entering Leo. And when you have that, it means the seeds are growing, things are progressing. The sun is basically at its peak. I know not everywhere in the world, because it's not summer everywhere in the world, but there is a summer solstice at this time in July. So do keep that in mind. Of course, it starts 21st of June, technically, but it really does hit, you know, a solid peak around that time as well in July. The other thing as well is that if you feel like you have to beg for them, you know, I think one of the biggest things I can say is try and detach, you know, try and move forward for yourself, take care of yourself, and let them do things towards you, because that's what I see them doing, okay? They're going to have a to-do list. They're going to be like, all right, okay, I need to, like, do this, and I need to do that, and I need to, you know, it's like they're having a workout. Like, they kind of have to work out their energy, work out their plans towards you. You know, they have to do something towards you. It's not just you always going above and beyond. You know, they realize that, okay, well, I need to do something as well. That kind of vibe. So I think that's important for sure. For sure. All right, and then we have got here, we've got a J, P. Now, some of you will see initials and words that will relate to you directly. So we've got here a V, a P, an R, U. Ooh, rug. You know, like sweeping things under the rug, or when the rug is sort of pulled out from beneath you. I just feel here that the rug will be a bit smoother. Okay, we also have a Q and a D. B. Let it be, right? I think that's very important. Let it be. Oh no, that's let it snow. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Angels, okay? They're trying to help you. They're there for you. You may see a lot of white feathers in July. That basically shows that you're being protected and that you're on the right path in your life. So actually, I think that that's really great to see. It really does show that you are on the right path, actually, and that everything that's happening for you and towards you is happening for your highest good. So I think that that's obviously really vital and very crucial. So that's good. Yeah, I think that's really, really good, to be honest. I think that that's actually really, really lovely. So it's a good vibe, isn't it? Really good vibe, good energy. Then we also have here the horse, okay, so this basically shows movement. It's like a knight energy where they're coming towards you, being progressive towards you. It's also quite romantic, and it shows that there's direction here. I don't think that this person's necessarily just taking you for a ride, but you have to judge your situation accordingly, because ultimately, you know, everyone has a different scenario. This is obviously going to resonate with a lot of people, but just keep in mind your situation can vary from person to person. There are some readings that may not resonate with you, so do keep that in mind. And of course we have here as well the team player. So again, look at that, right? This person here, full on team playing. It may be that the two of you, there's something about sports, okay, that's coming through as well. So maybe they're just trying to be a good sport, you know, they're trying to show that they're really in this, they're wanting to work on things, progress things, make things happen, and they're really trying. I'll give it to them. They're trying, right? They really, really are trying to do as much as they can and you'll be like, okay, right, they're trying. We also have here this sort of gun. Now, this to me just shows that they're really aiming to please you, and they're aiming, to have a goal here to sort of progress towards you. And so, they want to make sure that they don't miss the mark in terms of aiming towards you and trying to make things work. So let them come towards you. The more you push things towards them, the more frustrating it can be. So there's also something about the world here as well. Perhaps the two of you talk about the world, or there's some kind of thing in terms of language barrier, different cuisines. Yeah, it's definitely something to do with the world. I know that sounds really generic, but yeah, it could be like long distance. But I also feel like, again, it's to do with perhaps different cultures, different ethnicities, different backgrounds, different religions, if you're religious. Because again, everyone has sort of a different, let's say, belief, right? So we've also got the ring here as well. So they do want to progress things, which is quite significant, again, with the Wheel of Fortune, like it's going to turn, it's going to progress. That's the circle as well. So that is what we have there. So yeah, that is your reading. You're going to see a lot of dreams, white feathers. Definitely see that happening. And yeah, that is pretty much what we do have here, which I think is for sure very, very interesting. So yeah, group number 2, this is your reading. If this resonated with you, let me know in the comment section below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And check out the description box below for information on private paid readings, reading giveaway, and of course intention items, which are on my website, which you can actually find on shopmoonlightguidance.com or my Etsy store. Everything's linked down below. The review section is on there, the magic wands are on there, the charms and the letters are on there, as well as loads of other intention manifesting items for different areas of your life, including love and including for those of you that are single. So everything's on there, and definitely do take care, everyone. Alright, so let's have a look, and let's now go to group number 3. I'm going to take these away. Alright. Alright, group number 3. This is your reading with me for singles love prediction for July 2021, so I hope you are doing well. This is the Bright Future Tarot with, of course, this heart which says love on it, as you can see right there. So I'm going to put that right in the middle here between the 2 magic wands, which, by the way, you can actually purchase on Etsy if you are interested, so my personal Etsy, Moonlight Guidance Etsy, which is down below, or you can purchase these on my website, which I'll actually have linked down below as well if you are interested in those. Okay, so let's begin. So we're going to start first of all with the tarot spread. We're going to also go with oracle cards, charms, letters, lots of stuff that we're going to look into. Alright, so let's begin. So let's start first of all with 4 tarot cards. See what we are getting for singles love prediction. Okay, singles love prediction for July 2021. So what I'm going to do is, I wanted 4 cards, right? So we've got a chunk here, another chunk here, so I'm going to take those top 2 cards, alright, and then we've got 2 here. So that one, and the rest go back in, because I don't really see the others. So that's what we have here, okay? So let's talk about these first. So we have the 8 of Wands right here with the unicorn. I mean, it's not actually, I don't think it actually, yeah, it is a unicorn. It's just that it kind of, you can't fully see actually whether it is or not. I feel like it is. So you've got here the 8 of Wands, and it says here organized / dynamic. We also have the 9 of Wands, which is resilient / self-defense. Ooh. Then we have here the Nine of Swords, which is inner torture / addiction. Try not to get too worried about this because I'm going to explain everything. Then you have the Page of Wands, and it says play / inner child. So I feel like someone that you're dealing with in July may have some issues, and this can really annoy you, it can frustrate you, it can kind of make you feel like, really, like, you know, why do I have to deal with all of that and feel like things are not working for me, you know, because you may feel that. You may feel like, okay, like, you know, all of this is happening, but it's kind of going against my energy and it's making me not feel good, blah, blah, blah. So, you know, I mean, I don't mean to say blah, 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 obviously, for kind of like dismissing your aspect of things, but you kind of get my perspective, right? So what I would say here is that basically the Nine of Swords mainly shows that a lot of you have felt frustrated and sad in regards to a past connection or just your past singles love life, as to just how it has not gone to plan and how it has made you feel just really unworthy and annoyed, and it could have led to, you know, some form of addiction. Now it could have led to, you know, let's say addiction of, well, there's many addictions to have. It could have also led to just like emotional addictions, or like, you know, substance addictions, or just a lot of addiction where you feel like you need validation and things like that. It can be quite severe to it being something like, you know, needing validation and codependency and things like that. So it's definitely something I see that you're healing over the course of July, because the Eight of Wands here, of course, shows the 8th month, and it also shows progression, and it's also fire energy, which connects very strongly to Leo season, which of course starts in the, well, actually Leo season starts in June, but it really is felt very, very, actually no, Leo season starts in July, and it's felt very strongly in July. So that again connects with the number 8, the fire energy of Leo season, and of course this energy of you healing and progressing through challenges and really becoming very dynamic, you know, getting everything in order, thinking about how you feel, and just really giving yourself a lot of self-love. I see here self-defense and resilience. So, you know, that's the energy. You are going to be feeling strong within yourself, moving forward in regards to yourself, progressing again in regards to yourself. You know, you are really just doing things beautifully, and you are, in many ways, you're progressing in a pretty solid direction. And I think that really just goes to show that there's so much progression and growth and fulfillment, joy and happiness that we see, you know, really happening here, because you're taking care of yourself, and in turn that's going to allow you to feel taken care of in regards to another person. Okay, because the Page of Wands here shows that there can be someone that sort of just allows your inner youthful self to shine. So I do feel like there can be someone here that enters through based on the fact that you do some self-work on yourself. You know, this can also be shadow work and shadow therapy or emotional therapy, for example, because some of you have really been through some very difficult moments in your life, and you found it sometimes hard to sort of pick yourself up. But here you've got self-defense energy, which means you're standing up for yourself, you know, through the difficult moments here. You're really getting yourself together, and you're starting to find your feet and starting to find freedom, which is actually really helping you to move forward. So let's see what else is coming through in, whoa, July. Whoa. Okay. Trust, okay, the situation is calling for you to have faith. So have faith, okay, that everything that's happening for you is really working in the right direction, that it's going in the right direction. So I think that's obviously really, really important and super, super significant. We also have as well heart-to-heart conversations, honestly discuss your feelings with each other. Then we also have as well, this could be the one, so you've already met the romantic partner you seek. And then we also have as well, stay optimistic about your love life, positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So it just goes to show here that you working through yourself and finding that strength within yourself can actually, interestingly enough, in July itself, depending on how much work you do within yourself, can actually allow you to feel a strong connection with someone, because the universe can bring through someone and actually change around the situation that you're in to a more positive outcome. So I think that it's really important to stay optimistic about your love life, but also that the positive thinking and the work that you do within yourself is going to bring you romance. Okay, so oftentimes they say like, oh, if you love yourself, you know, love will come. If you take care of yourself, someone will be there to take care of you, you know. But if you are, you know, sitting there and waiting and, you know, feeling like, oh, the world's against you, the universe is against you, it will just feel worse and worse and worse, right? So I think here, you know, for example, getting help really does help, but also doing that sort of inner work can help tremendously as well in how you feel within yourself, which can make you feel, well, much, much, much better, lighter, brighter, and actually more fulfilled as well, which is, well, that's what we want, right? I want you to feel good, I want you to feel happy, I want you to feel content, not as though the entire universe is like against you, right? So I think that's important for sure, for sure. This could be the one. So yeah, it could be someone here in July that is the one. That could be potentially the one, you know? So that's interesting. And I think it really does depend actually on how much you're able to detach, because that's the key, you know, to law of attraction, is if you're able to detach. Sometimes what happens is people just get so attached, they feel like that's the only thing that matters in their life. And that's not exactly true. So I think that actually taking care of yourself helps things all the way around. 100%. 100%. So yes, heart-to-heart conversation. So that really goes to show that there may be someone here that really just helps you during your difficult time, and you really just appreciate their energy so much, and you just feel like, you know what, that's it, you know, this is it. So I feel like that may happen as well for many of you, is that, you know, you're trying to look after yourself, you're trying to put yourself first, you meet someone who's also encouraging you and supporting you throughout the process, and you're like, you know what, this could be the one. It's interesting because it could be someone, you know, different to who you expect, which I think is interesting, but there's definitely love here, there's love present. Self-love, but also love in the form of romance towards yourself. Okay, let's go with these Lovers Oracle cards. There's a lot here. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to only take the top one here. So, okay, we'll take the top one here. So, let's do that. Perfect. We've got exactly 4, which is what we need. So, this one here says, close your eyes and tell yourself that you deserve to feel joyful. Do that now. Close your eyes, okay? And I'll tell you. Tell yourself that you deserve to feel joyful. Tell yourself, I deserve to feel joyful. I am joy. I am love. I am happiness. I am comfort. So this also says you can allow joy into your life regardless of the circumstances you currently find yourself in. You know what, that's what they say, is when people say like, oh, you know, you create your own happiness. I think in many ways it's true as well, is that in a moment we can choose to be happy, you know, regardless of what's going on. It's just hard, you know, it just is hard. I think, you know, psychologically as well, that can be hard to do, but it does show that you can find joy even in little things, you know, with gratitude and things like that. This says, imagine all unwanted thoughts dissolving into light, creating room for new opportunities and possibilities for your life. See, that's the thing, is that you have to sort of trust the process. And that's what we see here with the 8 of Wands, right? Is that dissolving a lot of those thoughts and things in the past that have happened, and trying to sort of cut the cords with those particular aspects by healing, is basically getting to the root cause rather than just, you know, obviously like walking away or trying to pretend like it's fine and whatnot and trying to move forward. So that really does help all the way around, which is important. And we also have soulmate. So this says your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe this and they will manifest physically. There you go. Right? So there's definitely love here. And then this is important because we mentioned this, right? Healing. Imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. Feel your relationship being healed at this very moment. So there's definitely healing to a connection as well. It could be that it's also healing in regards to someone else, but healing with yourself, right? Some of you are in really difficult scenarios and situations, and I think that healing through that process and kind of taking more of that focus towards yourself than the other person is going to help you tremendously, because again, when you detach, you're actually allowing everything to sort of come back around, but in a stronger energy, in a stronger light, which can definitely be so much more progressive and better for you. It can just provide you with much more happiness and joy over the course of things, so that can definitely feel much, much better, and it can definitely give you just a better vibe and a better energy, you know. So I think that that's obviously something that is quite significant and important for sure. So that's basically what I am seeing. And yes, that is pretty much what we do have right here. Yep. And that is what we got. It's cool, isn't it? To be honest, where when you focus on yourself, it actually brings everything to you. And it may not feel that way, right? Because some of you may feel like, oh, I've been lonely for such a long time. But actually, you'll be surprised that when things come together, how fast they can come together based on how you feel as well, which I think is interesting. Positivity does attract positivity. It's hard to be positive sometimes. I agree, though, with that. You know, it is hard. But you have got this, and there's some good outcomes coming in July where not only will you feel healed, but there's someone like a soulmate here that wants to manifest towards you. And I think that because you also heal, for those of you in situations and scenarios, situationships, that's why healing is happening in those connections as well, is because you're healing from within yourself. Hence, it also helps to heal the connection as well. Okay, so let's go with the letters. So this can spell out initials. It can also be words as well. Okay, so we have here a H and a V and a C and a T and a U. Some of you have really been stuck in a rut, okay? You really have. Really have. I mean, we have hut as well. And we also have cut, okay? Some of you have felt like you have been really cut and stuck in a rut. Maybe in a hut. I mean, I'm not laughing at you. I'm just laughing at my terrible rhyming skills. So, yeah, and some of you are just sort of sometimes staying put. So, that's really what I'm seeing there in terms of the letters. Let's go to the charms. We've got M. Yeah, some of you have felt stuck because look, we've got mud as well. Mud and rut. Okay, like stuck in the same cycle. The key here shows that you can actually break the cycle. There's a key there which shows that you're unlocking something quite significant in July. I think with healing. See, you got drive safe. I need you here with me. So this is just a really beautiful message of comfort. And I think that really goes to show that when you comfort yourself, you'll find that comfort comes to you through others. And that's really what I see again with the sort of soulmate energy and sort of healing, bringing you, you know, what you are also wanting. Then you also have here the anchor. Now, the anchor is really important for multiple reasons because that goes to show that some of you have felt so weighed down. We see that with the Nine of Wands, we see it with the Nine of Swords. You are moving forward, okay? So I see that the anchor is going to get released and essentially you're going to, you know, tied in a nice connection, not something that necessarily weighs you down because the anchor has many meanings. And look, okay, so some of you are cutting out sort of past connections, difficult moments, difficult things that have been really challenging. You're able to release a lot of that with healing, which I see with those pliers. And you also have the cross, which is about your faith and your values and believing in yourself, which is also something super significant that we see on the cards right here. So I have to say that that's obviously something really big, really strong, very, very powerful, and actually really, really good because ultimately July here is basically you breaking the cycle of feeling stuck in this energy, stuck in a rut. You know, you are breaking the cycle with healing, taking care more of yourself than focusing your energy on others. And in turn, that is bringing you this absolutely stunning spiritual connection, which just makes you feel like, wow, like I have, you know, someone around me who cares about me, who I like, and actually we share the same kind of values and goals, and it's coming together. You know, that's the kind of vibe and energy that I really do pick up on, which I think is just so, so beautiful and really, really lovely in that sense. So yeah, that is pretty much what we do have right here. And I think that that's so, so beautiful for sure to see. So that is literally what we have. So yeah, I really hope that this reading gave you lots of clarity, information, knowledge. Of course, let me know group number 3 if this resonates with you in the comment section below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And of course, do check out the description box below for information on private paid readings, free reading giveaway, and of course my intention items which are on my website, including of course all of the handmade items, but also the charms, the letters, and of course these magic wands are on there as well if you are interested in purchasing one. There's silver and there's also purple. And yeah, everything is listed down below for your convenience. And if you did have a bit of time, I would love it if you could nominate me for the Soul Awards, which are the spiritual awards that happen in the UK. So the information is in the description box below. And yeah, it's open till I believe the 23rd of July, but everything is there. It just takes a couple of minutes, but yeah, all the information on how to enter me is literally down below. So I totally appreciate if you would be able to do that as well. But take care everyone as well. Bye.